Reasons intelligent design makes no sense as a theory, part 2. I ended the last video by addressing how ridiculously short a human lifespan is. In this video, I'm going to address why it would make much more sense for humans to live longer. The human race behaves like a virus, and we outgrew this planet probably 100 years ago. We were designed by a higher power. It really looks like we were designed to expand, yet our short lifespans have stunted that expansion. A rough estimate of the time it would take just to get to the closest potentially habitable exoplanet is around 75,000 years. Now, if humans lived around 10,000 years, that wouldn't really be an issue because that's only 7 lifespans. Since we only live around 1,000th of that, we've decided to cram every single corner of this planet until we inevitably destroy it. If we're only supposed to live around 70 years and we are built to expand, it would make much more sense for there to be somewhere to go within our solar system and within one lifespan. This picture behind me is an artist's rendition of a solar system that's about 40 light years away from ours called TRAPPIST-1. This system contains 7 rocky planets, 4 of which have a really high potential for being habitable, and all 7 might have liquid water on their surface. And all of these planets are extremely close together. All of them could fit very comfortably within the orbit of Mercury. So if we're designed to only live around 70 years, why don't we live there? But if you were to argue that we were only supposed to stay on one planet, why is it that Earth is much smaller than the average Earth-like exoplanet? An all-knowing, all-powerful being, it doesn't really seem like the most intelligent decision. Now, if you wanted to argue that we're not supposed to overpopulate and we're not supposed to expand, why is it that in the grand scheme of the cosmos, basically nothing happens in a human lifespan? Now, while it may seem like I'm being ungrateful, as you might be able to see Halley's Comet, a solar eclipse, and some planets align in one lifetime, if we live longer we could see events like the supernova in 1054 that outshined the moon, or the 18th century solar flares that turned the skies in East Asia bright red, the Carrington event in 1859 that made the northern lights visible worldwide. If we lived long enough, we could even see the Andromeda galaxy collide with our own in what must be the most beautiful spectacle human eyes could ever witness. So if we were designed intelligently, why rob us of all of this when we could just live a little bit longer?